It's been a good few episodes where I've watched an episode of The Simpsons and thought, I don't know how I feel about it. But Elementary School Musical is one where, quite frankly, I really love the message, or one of the messages, but I found pretty much both of the main narratives to be really dull. This is the first episode of the 22nd season of The Simpsons, directed by Mark Kirkland and Mike B. Anderson. And I feel like both parts of the narrative were actually pretty evenly weighted. I think maybe Lisa's story was slightly more in focus than Krusty's, but Krusty's is, well, the easiest one to deal with. He gets the Nobel Prize, Nobel Peace Prize, and not everything as it seems. I won't say any more without spoiling it, but things are taking a very interesting turn. Well, it took an interesting turn when something was revealed, but after that fact, it wasn't very fun. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't particularly care for it. So that side of it for me felt like filler content, but because it, as I said, I feel like it was evenly weighted, it meant it did take up a pretty decent amount of the episode. I just didn't care for it. It was, however, nice to see Bart and Homer working together on something. That's always nice. Then we have Lisa. Lisa goes to a performing arts camp for a week. And honestly, I wish we got to see more of that. Although I don't at the same time because the counsellors were so annoying. They really irritated me so much that if we had more of them, this actually might have become an episode I hated because I just found them to be so irritating. And the episode is basically a self-contradiction, in a good way, because on the one hand, when Lisa's at art camp, it's all about how amazing art is, how important artists are, all of these things artists bring to society, all of which is true. But then, I won't say exactly how we find this out. It's quite interesting what Lisa does, I have to give it credit. Lisa does something that means that she finds out that actually, while at performing arts camp, she learned that artists are some of the most important people ever. Again, very true. Afterwards, she realizes that artists don't matter at all, as society goes. And I think it's fair to say that a lot of people don't value artists and they don't care. And they don't think that they're worth paying for, or that they should give their art away for free because they're doing it for the love of art and not for the money. But they forget that artists have bills to pay as well. Basically, anybody who says artists should create art for free are just jealous that that person has found something they love that can, in theory, earn them a living. And it's just jealousy that people are like, how can you possibly earn a living doing something you love? That's rubbish. Well, it's not our fault that you have no passion for anything or have no drive to turn your passions into a career. Needless to say, this episode is going to resonate with anybody who is an artist of any kind, whether you're a singer, dancer, actor, writer, painter. It will speak to you because it says that artists are some of the most important people ever. Very true. Without artists, how would you get through the day? Whether that's listening to music, reading a book, watching a film, how would you escape reality without art? I don't think it's possible. Well, you could go and explore nature, I guess, but it's hard to escape reality by being outdoors because there are usually other people around you. I feel like art, for most of us, is crucial for mental health. This isn't going to be a video all about me just telling people why artists are important, because I don't think I need to. I feel like most people realise that artists have such incredible value, and this episode did a really great job of showing that while also saying that may be true, but starving artists are a thing, and I kind of liked the counsellors towards the end of this. At the summer camp, I didn't, but towards the end of the episode, they were quite interesting. So I kind of enjoyed Lisa's part, but I don't think the pacing was great, and I feel like we could have got more out of the camp, and the counsellors irritated me most of the time, but the messages are so great and so honest, remembering that this is written by artists, by writers, animated by artists who maybe not at that time in their life, but maybe also, yes, will be facing the same emotions, and it just makes it all the more powerful, I think. And for that reason, I can't hate the episode. So yes, I'd watch it again, but I think I had really high expectations because I love musical themed episodes of The Simpsons, and this one just didn't cut it. And the Krusty narrative, once I understood what was going on, that stopped being interesting. So I'd say it's a fairly average episode, but with a message that I really truly believe in, so I can't hate on it too much.